Hi, it's Christine. Thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up if you feel this is good information for you that you'd also like to share, and you could share the video with who might benefit from it. Um, I see a lot of people who have multiple canal chronic vertigo issues. It's quite a mouthful, I know. I'm trying to not say the very scientific words. I'm trying to make it just general basic information. So safety first. If you are noticing when you do your balance check, you keep tipping off to one side with loss of balance where you have to like bump off the wall to save yourself from tipping over, or maybe you're onto your left edge of your foot or your right front or left toes. You do the one that you lose your balance from first. But then, what if you have more than one? So my general recommendation is do the one that you lose your balance from first. As far as, is it anterior canal treatment, horizontal canal treatment, or posterior canal treatment? You want to figure out which way you're losing your balance. And we've talked about that. That's how you have the video here. By your balance check, especially with your eyes closed on the floor, and then what happens on the foam, and then what happens on the foam when you close your eyes. So that's the one you want to go after. So let's jump into managing efficiently. So say you notice you're having multiple losses of balance. It's an onion layer, basically. You get the one canal that has the most crystals out first, reposition that, you check your balance again, and now you're losing your balance somewhere else. So say you don't want to do another one that day. You'd want to do one the next day. The way I suggest kind of knowing your body is if you notice an anterior canal issue, and I've shown you the deep head hang because your neck's okay. I don't suggest deep head hang for everyone. It would be that treatment first. But for those of you who do the reverse cement, meaning your neck is not extended, you're doing a different rotation. It's on my videos. You could do that one first. So you would pick deep head hang or reverse cement for anterior canal management, and then posterior canal management, and then end up with horizontal canal management. So if you need to replay that, you can do that, or I can repeat it. So the reason why you'd want to do your anterior canal treatments first is because it's either requiring extension of the neck, if I've suggested deep head hang and we've done that, or reverse cement. And then you do posterior canal treatments. And the reason is you don't want to rotate your head too much and throw canal crystals out into a different canal. And so the horizontal ones, the ones that you rotate around like you're on a barbecue spit, is generally last, because that's the one you just keep your head still as far as chin tuck, and then you just rotate your body around. And then you know all the crystals are in their house. You didn't pop them off in another direction by choosing to do an extension after you did something else. You just want to make sure you don't extend as much as possible towards the end of your treatments. So I'm hoping that makes sense and alleviates some questions that a lot of people have had. And it's just hard to know what's going on when you have all 6 canals to manage. and if you're one who has 4 to 6 canals to manage, You're probably laughing right now, like, yeah, I know that. Eventually, what I recommend is once we have them all managed, don't just put it on the back burner and forget about it. You're going to have to manage them from now on. I know, but think of it as this is good self-care to do for yourself. So you could have one set of people I have is one day, another the next day, another the next day. They just have a routine. 1 day a week with 1 day off, but they have all 6 canals out. So they do one and rotate every week. So what does this do? Keeps your balance better, keeps your confidence better, reduces panic about falling. I've seen some people so surprised that they have panic attacks about falling, that they have this very spastic response. Ah, ah. And so as soon as they're balancing and they start moving one direction or another, they freak out. Ah, and then fall that way even more. Not that it's intentional, it's just this past of these falls and recall of that information is so scary. It's almost like it takes over, and it can be controlled again. It can be managed. So if you have had past experiences of falling or car accidents or head injuries or something that was scary, you can hold on to that and go, hey, I got it now. I know what to do. That's what these treatments do, is they give you that power to control these crystals from coming out, and then you feel more confident, and then you right yourself. You're able to control that loss of balance in a lot less movement. It's much more finessed and softer and elongated, like your whole body is elongated. Who wouldn't want that? Yes, it does require you give yourself time, generally in the morning, because you have a better day then. Let me give you some examples of what I've seen and been told and experienced. Okay, you ready for this? What if you could have less pain, have less anxiety, have less depression, have more sense of control, have more sense of calm, have a better bladder? Yeah, control of your bladder, less pain tone. What if you've had a stroke and your arms more relaxed, or your legs more relaxed, or your knee and your hip work better? I mean, there's so many pieces to this. It's incredible. If you've had all these things, give yourself grace and follow through. I am also very happy to say I've had more than one person say to me, wow, my vision's better. Oh, my eyes are now aligned. Yeah, that hasn't happened since I was a young child. And they're in their 60s or 70s or 80s. I guess there's more. There's a few people. It's a fascinating thing to work with chronic vertigo. There are so many systems that improve: heart, lungs, stomach, GI, musculoskeletal, brain, emotions. Who wouldn't want to fix it and then maintain it once it's in? That's my question. So keep it on your front burner. Keep this information front and center for yourself. Add it into your, like, yeah, I get up, I have my coffee or tea or my water, go for a run, walk the dog, manage my vertigo. Yeah, then my life's better. Some people say, boy, there's so much in the morning to do. Okay, if you need to do it at night, do it at night. The only thing is, if you do it at night, you roll around a lot and you don't know what you're doing when you're sleeping. So you might extend your neck and move those crystals again. So then you might get up in the morning and go, oh, what happened? I must have done it wrong. Well, maybe you were just sleeping and they moved around. Not always do they do that, but some of us are wild sleepers. We fling, some limbs here and there, and we might kind of toss and turn. So other things that can affect this are outside of us, such as hearing news that doesn't sound comfortable, or having a cold winter come in and you weren't dressed for it, where your body responds and goes, woo, brr, I'm cold. Within ourselves, panicking or anxiety or fear can cause these crystals to come out again. We can go to the dentist and they work on one side of our mouth. Maybe the other side is affected too. Maybe you've been looking up at a light bulb, changing a light bulb, and then some of them fall out. So there's multiple reasons they might come out again. As we age, if you have any calcium deficiency in your body, sometimes maybe the body will pull from that because they're made out of calcium carbonate. Maybe they're not absorbed fully again. The list is so long for all this that it's amazing what I've seen. And people say, wow, I didn't know this was possible again. I say, now remember to keep up the routine. You have the golden ticket now. You have the recipe for success. Keep doing it. And if you want to subscribe, hit like, share it with others. Let them access these, because it's hard to find these videos even for you when I sit with you in the room and try to find them on your phone. So if you have more people you share them with, there's more subscribers to this, we'll have a lot more happier people. We want that, right? We need that in this world right now. Happier people. All right. So there's my tips and tricks of safety and efficiency, managing chronic vertigo, with recommendations of how to kind of channel your routine, which crystals you want to manage first, and then the why behind it. I think that's huge, the why. Okay, I'll see you in session, or thanks for stopping by, and welcome to the channel. Bye for now, Christy.